What's up, chaps and chappets? Welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. So, we're basically having a look at the leaderboard at the moment, just seeing if we can get into that top 100. This is at the point where people were literally just starting to play the games. I think it was around about 12 o'clock. I think that's when it starts on the daily. In fact, I need to do it today. I haven't even done it today. But we start off by getting a decent goal. I've still got the trainer on, like the trainer with the shot elevation and stuff like that. I don't know why I had that part on. I think that it's not really something that you need to have on. I'd just say as long as you get that bar there, it starts to get you into the sort of mechanics of the game, the mechanics of the shooting, as that has got to be what he just did there, like a timed finish. But I still haven't actually used a lot of the shots that I'm doing aren't actually the double tap B shots. They're just standard shots, but even with standard shots, you do need to kind of time them to an extent, because in previous FIFAs, like I think I did kind of touch on this briefly, but on previous FIFAs, it didn't really punish you for like spamming B when you're close to the goal. But with this, it very much feels like when you do press B, that is going to be your exact shot, and depending on how precise you're being with how sort of hard you're pushing it down and all the rest of it, it's like that will be how good the shot is. So, you know, it kind of brings a bit more skill into the game. It also brings a bit of composure, because I know, especially when it gets to the foot champs, you know, when we're sweating, I'm gonna be super sweaty. I'm gonna be like spamming B probably for the first couple weekends, and then I'm gonna hopefully get into it, keep my composure, and yeah, because previous foot champs, I know definitely I would have been spamming B at every opportunity. But we're 6-1 up in this game. Look at the shots as well. You get extra points for having more shots and stuff like that with dishing out the L's, and that is actually a decent amount of points right there. 2,567. As long as we're sort of putting it in the back of the net, the AI seems to sort of attack you. To be honest, like if you get that early goal, a lot of the time it almost feels like it's been this way with the AI for quite a long time. I feel like it's like they almost don't even try to score goals a lot of the game. It just seems like they're trying to defend. It seems like it's Nazi zombies and they're just sort of sitting there camping, just seeing how long they can last type thing. But I don't know. It's weird, but it's like, I don't know whether any of you have played Man City on career mode. No matter what difficulty you play them on, you score a couple goals and they just start getting salty and just running everyone up the pitch. And that's kind of what it's like. It's like if you get those early goals, then it's quite possible that you could just go for like a steam train and just go straight through them. So at this point, it's 1-1. We're doing well with Ben Yedder. I definitely would recommend fake shots in FIFA 19. I mean, this game is a skill game, especially compared to last game. Like, let's not get it twisted. Like, this game specifically is much better for skills. They're more fluid. They're quicker. And, you know, you can just pull them off just like that. And fake shots for me, I used to be what you might call a fake shot merchant. You know, I used to use fake shots all the time. As we can see, a ridiculous, just outright ridiculous goal. I only get salty usually at foot champs, but in that case there, squad battles, it got me a bit salty, but we get a goal straight back. Let's go. This is goals galore, jeez. But yeah, no, I used to be a bit of a fake shot merchant, and now I feel like it's back. You know, the fake shot is back. Really good against the AI as well. Some skill moves I used to find on like previous FIFAs, especially when you go into pro clubs. Often, you know, pro clubs AI would actually be half decent at defending, and then you put an any in, and it's like, hang on, we might as well put the AI back in, because they're actually decent at defending, apart from, you know, build up, they're shocking. But yeah, no, to be honest, this game is just a very different experience in terms of especially squad battles. I think it's a bit harder. But not too much harder. I think ultimate difficulty is just out of reach. Ultimate difficulty is just ridiculous. I don't know what it is. It feels like they're just rigging the game. They're just like using the sliders. I don't know. There's something weird with ultimate difficulty. But we're absolutely banging it in. And I do think the fact that we're getting used to this shooting mechanic is good, especially going into foot champions. We're going to need to know how to put it in. But we actually do manage to get into the top 100 with 2,500 points. We're getting consistent points, a lot of goals. And as you can see, it says 81. So this is kind of a weird scenario, right? At this point, I was like, what's going on here? Because it didn't update, like, my amount of points. And then I realized that it was updating in the leaderboards. And that update was ongoing. Because it only showed 9,000 points instead of 11,000. And then we press back. And then all of a sudden, we go from 81 to number 9 on the planet. I mean, obviously, it's not the same as foot champs. You know, as a former top 100 player on the foot champions, I look at this and I'm like, you know, it's good, but it's not Foot Champions. You know, Foot Champions is a different board game. I'm sure if we do grind it, we probably could get top 100 squad battles, especially in the first 2 weeks. It would have been even better, especially in the first week. It would have been incredibly easy. But we're actually above PSG Rocky, as you can see there. If you don't know who that is, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best pro player in the FIFA scene. He plays a 4-2-3-1. He's kind of like, I don't know, he's kind of like some of the inspiration for why I've been using 4-2-3-1 and stuff like that. He kind of like, he brought it into the meta when everyone was using a 4-1-2-1-2, dominating the game with the sort of possession, slower style, and like the pressing as well. The pressing that he does is incredible. He's not actually playing a 4-2-3-1 in FIFA 19 though, interestingly. But I just couldn't believe I actually finished on top of him on squad battles for the first day. I'm sure he'll overtake me tomorrow, but I don't know whether he'll play 40. It's 45 games. Like, it's ridiculous. 45 games of squad battles. I think what my friend said, I agree with. It should just be 4 games a day. Like, I don't understand why they have to suddenly up it on the weekends and all the rest of it. So, we basically get into some SBCs. I'm one of those FIFA players that just, I don't know, I like to get on with the game. I like to get into Foot Champions. I like to get, I was going to say squad battles, but I really don't. I'm only doing it because I need coins almost desperately the first couple of weeks, ready for Foot Champs. I like Division Rivals. Division Rivals is fantastic. Kudos to EA for that. But I don't really do squad battles that much. And to be honest, it doesn't really interest me. Like, it's not fun for me. Maybe it's fun for you, you know. Fair play to you. But for me, it's like playing the Lego games and having to do, like, the puzzles. I never thought that part of the game was fun. But yeah, I mean, I say it's a puzzle. You can just type it in on the internet and find out, like, all of the teams. In fact, that was actually what I was doing. I'd definitely recommend, if you don't have the effort, like myself, just go on a website like Foothead. Use code Mbirchy 5% checkout. Now, joking. Don't have any sort of affiliation with Foothead. But what I would say, you know, you just go onto, like, the squad battles tab or whatever. You can just have a look and don't copy the squads that you see on there completely. Just bear in mind, say if there's a player that's left mid-English, has to be in a specific league, just find another player who's left mid-English if you can't find that specific player, because obviously, like, a lot of people are going to be looking at that, and also the market sort of chops and changes all the time, so that specific player might not be the cheapest at the time. So anyway, yeah, so just have a look. We're getting the packs. I see the German goalkeeper come up. Obviously, I'm thinking Neuer. Nothing's bad. Nothing's bad. You know, I've got friends that are getting sick pack luck. My friend Joe seemed to get sick packs, man. As we get the Aubameyang. That actually could be good, that loan Aubameyang Champions League packs. We get absolutely nothing. But, you know, we could use some 5 games. We've still got 7 games for Ronaldo, I think, on loan. But yeah, no, my friend packed Hullet, which is just absolutely disgusting. I mean, that's already 1 million coins at the start of the game. How ridiculous is that? I'm just sitting there like, mate, if I got 1 million coins, can you imagine the scenes? I'm thinking I probably could get top 100 first week, I'd say, if I had 1 million coins. Especially if I practice at the game. I admit I do need to do some more practicing at this game. There's people that are sweating foot drafts, especially the pro players. They're sweating it just about 24/7. So I kind of need to be playing more of the game. I'm going to try and edit a bit more efficiently, get the videos out, and spend more time on the game to make sure I'm good enough, ready for this week of Foot Champions. Because, you know, this is big. This first week, there's big rewards coming out to play, you know. Squad battles are big rewards. Foot Champions, even bigger. We're talking big rewards, especially we get top 100. So that is going to be the end of the video. We did a load of SBCs. But in the end, you know, we didn't really get anything. We're hoping Foot Champions is going to be a hell of a time. I'm hoping I'll do well. So I'll see you on the next Mbirchy episode. And we'll be flexing up. Your boy is Hikey, best in the game. 2 mil subs. Yeah, we rose up to fame. I just flexed. I'm Foot Champs today. Nothing stopping me, like I say. Don't step on my turf. I'm just too good for your chap. I need a flipping nerve. You're gonna get a slap. Just ran my fastest lap. Your boy don't need a nap. Never falling for a trap. Trust.